Prismatic Evolutions. Two words on everyone's mind in the Pokemon world right now, as a collector, as an investor, or even just a fan of the hobby in general. But mainly I'm talking about it from an investment point of view, which is what this video will be about. Sorry guys, I haven't uploaded for a while. I haven't uploaded since before Surging Sparks even came out, just talking about Surging Sparks and why it was such a good investment, why I thought the set was going to do really well. And not to call me Mystic Mac, but to be fair, it did. It's booming. It's currently sold out in the Pokemon Center in USA. UK, it's not sold out of the booster boxes yet, but it definitely will be soon. And it's just going to keep flying at this current rate, especially until Christmas. Obviously, next year, you never know what will happen if they print some more. That's Pokemon. But as a set, so solid. So I'm glad I saw a lot of people in the comments on my last video say they were picking some stuff up. I hope you did do that, and I hope you made a bit of money or still holding it to make even more money. That's the fun side of Pokemon investing. Obviously, we love it. That's why we do it. But we also love the investing side of it. It's a fun thing to do while doing, while enjoying the hobby. But anyway, guys, we have to talk about Prismatic Evolution. Some absolute craziness has happened, which stuff I've seen in the Pokemon world. I was literally on Whatnot the other day, and I saw someone clear out £30,000, so about $35,000 worth of Pokemon sealed products. I'm not talking Shrouded Fable and Masquerade. I'm talking Fusion Strike, Lost Origin, 151, selling it all just to clear up space. And I'm talking their whole collection just to clear up. And this is people who are established in the Pokemon investing and just genuinely retail business, to clear it out for a massive order of Prismatic Evolutions. I mean, the fact that someone will clear out Fusion, considering it hasn't even sold out at the Pokemon Center in the UK yet, 151, the fact that people will clear out all them amazing sets just to make room for this, which isn't even out till January, speaks for itself. Because at the end of the day, they're all sets which are bound to boom. So honestly, it did surprise me a little bit that someone would do that, but I suppose they wanted to go all in on this set, and I do see why. The only risks, actually, no, let's talk about the set before I talk about the risks. By the way, guys, I will have ETBs on my website, Nerd Cave. The link is just down below if you do want to pick up any Prismatic Evolutions. When this video comes out, it should be all up and running. So yeah, if you want to pick any up, it'll be there anyway. But anyway, let's talk about the set before I talk about the risks, because there was a little risk I thought in my head. I'll give you a clue, Crown Zenith. But before we get to that, let's actually talk about the set. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already seen the cards. I mean, you don't really need to say too much, really, do you? I mean, just have a look at that. I mean, it doesn't zoom in too much, but that Umbreon card is insane. The fact is as well, there's so many more SIRs which they're releasing, so this set is going to get even better. But to be honest with you, they didn't need to. They didn't need to. The set is already lit enough. Just look at them cards. My favourite is obviously the Umbreon, of course. It will be everyone's. Opposed to the Umbreon, I'd probably say the Sylveon is my second favourite. And then maybe the Leafeon or the Espeon. I think the Jolteon is like, you know what it is? They're all sick. And the fact of the matter is, this is just a photo of them in not HD quality because they're leaks. But when these cards are in person, seeing that rainbow border with the amazing artwork, with the high definition look of a real life 5D, whatever it is, these cards will be insane. Now, let's talk Crown Zenith, because that is a lot of people's worry. It's the one thing I did think. I thought, well, could it be so many SARs, so printed so much, pull rates could be really easy. It's like Crown Zenith, and I thought, okay, let's weigh up the factors. Pull rate, we don't know. We don't know what the pull rate will be. No one knows until it comes out. That is what it is. It's a mystery. Print run, it's going to be printed heavily, of course it is. But the way Pokemon is at the minute is much bigger than when Crown Zenith came out. We saw what happened with 151. Went like that. There was a lot of hype around that. Similar to this, that brought a lot of people into the hobby. They printed loads. It's still $10 a pack. How 151 is $10 a pack right now, this current moment, is insane to me. It's a good set. It's the original 151, but the artwork. I mean, just compare the artworks. Like, there's no comparison. There is no comparison. The other thing about Crown Zenith, if you look at the chase card, it's the gold borders and the Mewtwo. Mewtwo, what, $60 raw? The Giratina gold card, what is it, $100 raw? About that, $100 raw, £80, $100 raw. You can't carry a set. I always say a set, for it to do really well, always need a card which is a couple of £100 to get people, oh, have you seen that card? It's worth $500. Yeah, let's open some. It makes a massive difference. We've seen it with Surging Sparks, with how the Pikachu has inflated it so much. That is carrying the set. I know there's Latias, which is amazing, and other wicked cards too, which a set does need. It can't rely on one card. But it will always need one as a pioneer, and which it has of Evolving Skies. It's the Umbreon as well, which the Umbreon will be in this set, of course, and potentially other cards too. But Crown Zenith doesn't have that, and if you think this Umbreon card is going to be like Crown Zenith sitting at $100 raw, you're absolutely dreaming. There's no way. There's no way this card will be below $300 raw. There's no way. No way. 250, 300, no way. No way. And that's just the Umbreon. And that's not even talking about the other amazing cards, the other amazing evolutions. Second thing, well, might be third thing, I don't know. I'm getting off on it. The other thing, the Scarlet and Violet cards, the general condition compared to Sword and Shield is completely different. Crown Zenith, most of the cards come out, they're very grade worthy straight away. The corners are mint, most of them. So they're easy to get 10s. Therefore, the 10 value on a PSA 10 compared to the raw card isn't much of a difference. It might just double your money kind of thing, there or thereabouts. With Scarlet and Violet, if you get a 10, I mean, look at the Magikarp in Paldea Evolved, it's 5x. It goes from 100 to 500. If you look at the Pikachu, that's why people are raving about that's why the Pikachu's worth thousands in a 10 right now, or doing something like that. Because if it's a $400, $500 card raw, it has to be over 1,000 in a 10. Because it's so hard to get a 10 with S and V cards. You can still do it. Obviously, it's not so hard. They're still out there. But it's almost like they're nowhere near as nice. Like, if every card you pack in Surging Sparks, you will look at it. I packed the Pikachu twice from some of my stock, which I kept for myself. Open the Pikachu. Oh, yeah, this is really nice. Look to the back. One dot on the corner, one dot on the other corner. And it was like that with both, because it's just the way they're doing it. But, sorry about that. But that, as much as it's annoying in some ways, will help the set. Because when a card comes out, say if the Flareon is worth $150, for example, and if the condition is same as Surging Sparks and same as all the other S&V sets, if a card is $150 in S&V, your chances are it will be around $500 in a 10. If a card is a light card, like say if the EV is worth $60, it could be probably more, but if it is worth $60 raw, it will probably be around $200 in a 10. It's not just double your money getting a 10, and it's kind of not worth it. Like, it makes a massive difference. And when people see the prices of all these 10s, if people see Vaporeon, Espeon, Umbreon, Leafeon, all in 10s, going for $400, $500, $600 in 10s, the set will go crazy. There's no way, as long as it sticks to the same print run as it's doing now, the print in the same way, the condition of the cards, it can't do a Crown Zenith. I don't think it can. This will be the first time, in my opinion, we've seen a set so stacked, with so much potential, and so little risk, I want to say genuinely, because I don't see how it can fail. I don't see how it can fail. I'll have many ETBs and products for Prismatic on my store, like I said, link in bio, but I'll also be keeping a load of sealed for the future, because this set, I'm talking even a 6-month hold, is going to be insane. Like, we're seeing it with Surging Sparks. This set blows Surging Sparks out the water. It just does. I know people who only buy and sell vintage cards, they don't mess with modern, they're getting lots of this, because they can't miss out on it. They said, yeah, as much as it kills me, we're doing it. And I'm talking big players in the trading card game. I think I've said all I need to say, guys. Like I said, if you want to pick up any Prismatic Evolution stuff, link in bio to my online store. I'll also be going live on TikTok and stuff like that, ripping and shipping stuff on release day. It's going to be insane. I'm so excited for this set. I'm also excited for new cards to be released as well. It's just going to get better, guys. And I just think this is going to be the mountain This is going to be the top of the mountain in terms of Pokemon and for the next 5 years, probably, to be quite honest with you. So yeah, don't miss the boat, guys. Get involved. It's exciting times in Pokemon TCG.